Hello everyone and welcome back. In our previous lesson, we explored what Mauqe is, why businesses are moving towards automation, and how Mauqe helps organizations replace manual processes with modern digital workflows. If you haven't watched the previous lesson yet, I highly recommend starting there first because it gives you a clear understanding of the platform and what we'll be building throughout this course. Now, today's lesson is where things become much more practical. Instead of simply talking about Mauqe, we are actually going to create an account, log into the platform, and take a complete tour of everything you will see as a new user. Don't worry, we are not going to build anything today. The goal of this lesson is simply to become familiar with the platform so that when we begin building applications in the next lesson, you will already know where everything is. So let's get started. The first thing you will need to do is visit the official Mauqe website. Simply open your browser, any browser you can choose. Select any account you want, simply open your browser and go to the mauqe.com. This is the landing page of Mauqe. Take a moment to explore it. You will find the information about the platform, its features, pricing, documentation, everything. And you need to get started. If you are visiting Mauqe for the first time, I would encourage you to spend a few minutes browsing through the website. It will give you a good overview of what the platform offers before you begin building your applications. Now, let's create our account. Creating an account is very simple. You will enter your name. You just click get started and you will enter your name, your email address, your phone number, and choose a secure password. Once you have filled in your details, simply click create an account. Within just a few moments, your workspace will be ready. If email verification is enabled, then simply verify your email address and then log in. That's it. No complicated installation, no software downloads. Everything runs directly inside your web browser. You'll notice another option here called the partner program. This is designed for consultants, agencies, freelancers, and businesses who want to become Mauqe partners and earn commissions by referring customers. We'll discuss the partner program in a separate video. So for now, we'll continue with creating a standard account. Congratulations, you have successfully created your Mauqe account. So enter your credentials. I have my email. I have my account already been created for the last video. So I'll enter the same account and with the same credentials. This is the very first screen you will see after the logging in. Welcome to your workspace. Think of this dashboard as your control center. Every time you log into mauqe.com, this is where you will begin your work. From here, you can create new business applications, monitor activity, review notifications, and access different parts of the platform. Don't worry if some sections seem empty right now. Since this is a brand new account, we haven't created any applications yet. As we continue through this course, you will see this dashboard gradually become more active with real data. So let's begin understanding the dashboard. Let's spend a minute understanding what we are looking at. At the top, you will find the main navigation menu. Each section has a specific purpose. The dashboard provides an overview of everything happening inside your organization. It gives you quick access to your applications, notifications, and important updates. You will also notice the create process button. This is one of the quickest ways to begin building a business process inside Mauqe. We will be using this quite often in the upcoming lessons. For now, simply remember that this dashboard is your home base. Whenever you log in, this is where you will start. Now let's move to one of the most important sections of the platform, that is apps. Everything you build inside Mauqe is organized as an application. An application could be something as simple as an employee feedback form or something much larger like an HR management system, a purchase request system, or an inventory management system. Think of apps as containers that hold your business solutions. Every department in your organization can have its own applications, all managed from one centralized platform. Next, we'll see how can we create a new app. When you create a new application, Mauqe gives you multiple ways to begin. Let's quickly look at each one. First option is generate with AI. This is one of the fastest way to build an application. Instead of designing everything manually, you simply describe what you want. For example, I need an employee leave management system or create a visitor registration application. Mauqe's AI will generate the basic application structure for you. We will explore this feature in detail later in the course. The second option is templates. Templates allow you to start with ready-made applications instead of building everything from scratch. This is especially useful if your business process is already common across many industries. Simply choose a template, customize it to match your organization needs, and you are ready to go. It's an excellent way to save time. So you can preview this template, whatever you have chosen. The next option is import. If your organization already manages information using Excel spreadsheets or CSV files, you don't have to recreate everything manually. Simply import your existing data and continue working inside Mauqe. This makes transitioning from traditional spreadsheets much easier. Next step, finally, that is build manually. There's a manual build option. This gives you complete control over every part of your application. You'll be able to design forms, create workflows, build dashboards, and customize every detail exactly the way you want. We'll spend a large part of this course learning how to build applications manually, so you don't worry. We'll cover everything step by step. Before we move on, I would like to briefly introduce another important area of the platform, the API section. Now don't worry, if the word API sounds technical at this stage, you don't need to understand everything here. I simply want to show you what it's used for. The API section allows Mauqe to work with external data sources, making it possible to connect your existing business data with the applications you build inside Mauqe. The first option is export data. This feature allows you to securely expose selected data from your Mauqe applications so that other systems can access it whenever required. For example, if another application or service needs information from Mauqe, you can securely provide access using API keys and permissions. Don't worry about the configuration right now. We'll cover it step by step in a dedicated lesson. The second option is import data. This is where many business find great value. Instead of entering information manually, Mauqe can connect to external data sources that your organization may already be using. By creating a new connector, you can integrate Mauqe with different database and services such as MySQL, Microsoft SQL Service, Oracle, SQLite, and Google Sheets, and many other supported data sources. This allows Mauqe to reuse your existing business information instead of asking users to enter the same data again. As you can see, Mauqe provides options for defining the connection, choosing the authentication method, adding request headers, mapping the response, and testing the connection before saving it. These settings ensure that your external data is connected securely and can be used inside your application whenever needed. For now, I don't want you to worry about these settings or how they are configured. The purpose of today's lesson is simply to introduce you to the platform and help you understand what's available. Later in this course, we will dedicate an entire lesson to the API section, where we will create real connections, work with external data sources, and see practical business examples. So for now, just remember, the API section is where Mauqe connects with your existing business data, making your applications even more powerful. Now let's briefly look at reports. As your applications begin collecting information, Mauqe automatically generates useful reports and analytics. Here you will be able to monitor submissions, workflow activity, completed requests, pending approvals, and much more. At the moment, our reports are empty because this is a brand new account. As we build applications and start using the platform, you will begin seeing meaningful insights here. We'll explore reporting in much greater detail later in this course. Finally, let's visit the admin section. This area is mainly used by administrators and organization owners. From here, you will manage users, organizations, settings, branding, billing, subscription, and lookup tables, everything. If you are managing a team, this is where you will configure your organization workspace. Again, don't worry about learning every option today. We'll dedicate separate lessons to each of these features as we move through the course. One of my favorite parts of Mauqe is the showcase. People often ask, can Mauqe actually work for my business? The answer is yes. The showcase contains ready-made applications designed for different industries and business departments. As you browse through it, you'll notice applications for human resource, finance, constructions, operations, healthcare, education, and many more. These examples are here to inspire you and show what's possible with the platform. If you don't immediately find an application that matches your business, don't worry. The showcase isn't meant to limit you. It's meant to demonstrate that Mauqe is flexible enough to adapt to almost any business process. Whether you run a small company or a large enterprise, you can customize these ideas to fit your own organizations. And that's it. Today we achieved something very important. We created our Mauqe account, we explored the platform, we learned what the dashboard is used for, we discovered how applications are created, we looked at different ways to start building, including AI templates, importing existing data, and manual development. We explored the showcase to see how Mauqe serves different industries, and finally we took took a quick look at reports and the admin section. Now, before watching the next lesson, I have a small challenge for you. Log into your own Mauqe account, spend just 10 or 15 minutes exploring the platform, open different sections, browse the templates, look through the showcase, click around and become comfortable with the interface. Don't worry about making mistakes. This is your workspace and the best way to learn is by exploring it yourself. In our next lesson, we'll begin creating our very first application together, and this is where the real fun begins. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this lesson helpful, continue with the next lesson in the course and let's start building with Mauqe. I'll see you in the next video.